I got a million ways to get it. Choose one.
Choose one.
Hey, bring it back, bring it back. Now double your money and make it stack. I'm on to the next one.
Well, this is the same story. Look, Sampson. Can you miss the connection there? See, all these stories of the Bible are just, those are the symbolic stories. Okay? The manifestation of that is only now. Spirit is always a collective. Physical is individual. Okay? So whenever we're symbolizing something, these stories that you've heard, those are spiritual, that's the spiritual story. But now we've got to see the individual aspects that comes together. So it's not going to be about one man. That's why I said syndrome. OJ, it's not just about OJ, it's not just about Tiger Woods, it's about that syndrome that equates back to, the Sampson and Delilah story.
Because they got a Kobe Bryant too.
Kobe Bryant, I mean,
yeah, Steve McNair, and the list goes on.
Come on, the list goes on and on.
Michael Jackson,
Steve McNair, what you don't realize is that this was the ultimate plan of Willie Lynch. This was the ultimate plan because we are the energy beings. That means we are the yin and the yang. Anything that gets created, you see, or evolves to the next level of creation has to come through the balance of the yin and the yang. So the thing was to keep us off balance as yin and yang so that we would not evolve and supersede their control over us. We'd step up into the new age, you see. It's time for the twin souls to come back together. The twin souls, we were together in the stellar rulership as one by Una. And then the Adam and Eve story is where we fell into the flesh and we separated male and female into duality. Now we have to come back into our wholeness. We've had many lifetimes with this twin soul, cultivating a love relationship, but more like mother to son and father to daughter. But this is the time now to come together as equal, which is what the yin and the yang has to do, which is the brother and sister level. So you have to now cultivate this lifetime as brother and sister, which is the mate level or the equal level, so you come together in your wholeness, and that's how the evolution occurs. You see, that's what we're preparing to do for 2012 in order to evolve to the next level. So
when you said something about Tiger, and then you said the wholeness, the first thing that came to my mind is the battery syndrome that you always tell me.
Oh yeah.
Whereas Tiger Woods is a big D battery.
Absolutely.
And so to match your
he's a flashlight. He's the flashlight. He's the flashlight.
Right, that's it. He's the flashlight.
He's the flashlight. The men are the power.
Right.
Or they expose the power.
Okay.
And the woman is the battery. Okay? And so, but if you have size D power, if you're a size D flashlight, then you need to have a size D battery to expose that level of power.
Right.
Okay? But if you put inferior batteries, when you can do size D, but you keep going to triple A's, 10, 5, I don't care how many triple A's you put in there.
It's supposed to be one D battery.
If you got size D power, then you need a size D battery. And only the black woman is at the level to supply at the size D level. Anything else goes down in the quality of the battery. Okay?
And the power display.
Right. Now, if you feel like you only have triple A power and you're satisfied with triple A power, then keep on harmonizing with the triple A women.
Harmonizing with triple A.
But if you'll notice, the list that we talk about, every last one of these black men who have totally abandoned their black woman or their inner reflection is symbolic, okay, in the Super Bowl. Okay, the Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl was what that was all about. Okay, you know, because Pittsburgh Steelers represents daughter Earth or daughter character. Okay, or the black woman, the individual black woman, symbolically. And so now the patriarchs, which is the patriotic spirit or the system, had symbolically taken down each member of the royal family. Okay? Right after 9/11 in the Super Bowl, the New England Patriots beat the Rams. The Rams is what? Aries energy. Who is that but Haru?
The sun.
Right, the prince.
The prince.
The cardinal fire. The prince of the royal family. The next thing he takes out is the
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers, which represented the matriarch or the mother, the Charlotte. That's why they did the whole Janet Jackson debacle with the young patriarch,
Right.
exposing and humiliating, and the patriarchs against the matriarch. You see, that's what that whole scenario was about. So they took out the mama. Then the next one they took out was father, which was when the Patriots in the Super Bowl played the England, the Philadelphia Eagles, you see. Okay? That was the father.
Eagle.
No, well, just the air. The air element always represents the father, and the eagle is symbolic of the air.
Right.
And then Philadelphia, come on. Philadelphia Eagle, that represented the father.
Right.
So they took out the New England Patriots, took out all these three members of the royal family, but when it came to the Pittsburgh Steelers, who represents the daughter of the royal family, follow the EL, Steelers, Steelers, you know, black and gold. They've always been and when they went into that Super Bowl that year, they came in as the Cinderella team. Came in last place. What does Cinderella mean? From the bottom to the top. Okay? And there's the EL in Cinderella. Okay? So they played daughter Earth. But mysteriously now, you don't have the New England Patriots. They didn't step back. Now you have, you know, in Detroit, you know, playing against the Seattle Seahawks. So when I look up the energy of the Seattle Seahawks, of course, this is Scorpio energy, water energy. This is the mother. This is supposed to represent the wicked stepmother of the Cinderella story. Okay? Sea with the water. Seattle Seahawks, you know, and Scorpio energy. So this represented this. So the patriarchs didn't try to handle the daughter. They allowed the wicked stepmother to come forth and have that battle in the Super Bowl symbolically. Now, this is where they do their rituals at. Because anytime you pull your energy, that's how you create a spirit. And that's how they become a master at getting us to pull our energy toward these functions, and that's how we energize what they want to unfold.
Everybody's got the energy.
Yeah, focused on.
Jail or prison.
All you got to do is focus on it.
Any place.
Right, and you're energizing it. So this is how you create the spirit. So this is how that's why they put their little scenarios, their little plays in this. You see. So the first thing you do, I watch the commercials. And in the commercial, the first commercial, they have a white woman standing on the football field. She has a helmet on. And a white man runs up to her and throws her down. Okay? Then the next commercial, they have a runway. And models are walking the runway, white models. And they got white women sitting around judging them. Then all of a sudden, from in front of the runway, rises this black woman. Like she's rising out of a pool of water. And she's very regal. And she's got liquid dripping off of her. And they start taking her picture. And she wheels around like she's walking on water, and she walks off. And out from under her comes a black Cadillac. Okay? The black cat. Black mama.
Fast.
Right. Right. Symbolic of the black woman now rising to her power off of the back of Black Mama Universe.
Somebody bring me back the money, please.